Good morning. Congratulations, Omicron Lambda Omega, on reaching our first 100 days in our second half of the Launching New Dimensions of Service kickoff. We began the kickoff in January with the sports theme starting lineup to introduce our new executive board. Because we're all sports lovers, we thought that that would be a fun way to get everybody invigorated and ready to serve for this second half of the Launching New Dimensions of Service playbook. Since then, we've had a number of activities, including reclamation activities, our annual Black and White, where we have been able to reactivate several of our lost pearls. We've had our Martin Luther King Day of Service and Founders Day and Sisterly Relations celebration. We've had our annual Pumps and Pearls for Prevention, which is our Go Red for American Heart Association activity, which we do in conjunction with the New Orleans alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta, as well as several of the other local metro area Alpha Kappa Alpha chapters. Part of our goal this year is to do everything in a fun and creative manner while giving back to the community. As part of our Pumps and Pearls for Prevention, we had an annual second line in the streets of New Orleans as we got our hearts pumping with heart-healthy activities. Besides the second line, we also had standing yoga, Zumba, line dancing, as well as silent auction and t-shirt sales to raise money for the Heart Association. Together with Delta Sigma Theta, we raised over $3,000 to donate to the American Heart Association. This is one of our largest, most popular, and most fun activities, and it is a way for us to collaborate with our sister Divine Nine organization as we provide service to the New Orleans community. In the month of March, we continued our cotillion activities as we also focused on our higher education, Think HBCU piece. With our Ascend students, we had a career day, which we call speed dating, where our Ascend students were able to meet local professionals in different areas of different disciplines, and they were able to speed date through those careers. So they got 5 to 7 minutes with each professional to just get an introduction of how they chose their major, how they got into their career. It is one of our most successful and popular Ascend events. We also had our Cotillion Brunch, our Cotillion Queens event, as we move toward the culmination of our debutante season with our Cotillion Ball. In addition, we held a new members orientation where we wanted to not only welcome new members into our chapter, but to give them a little more insight into the chapter's history and to see where they may want to put their talents in the chapter in terms of what they can give to the chapter in terms of service. In terms of going green, we held an environmental impact program where we had a public shredding event after our March meeting. We have lots of documents, and those documents are important, but we also know that they need to be disposed of properly. So we thought pink goes green, and we had this large public shredding event. It was quite successful, and we've already gotten requests to do it again. We have an ongoing challenge this first 100 days, a Fitbit challenge where SARS have signed up to see who can be the most active. We are all monitoring our steps. There will be a large prize at the end, and because we are a competitive chapter, we've had lots of SARS to participate. Part of our focus on sisterly relations this year has been to really get to know each other outside of our programming and our meetings. One of the things that I tasked our sisterly relations chairs with in January was to come up with a scavenger hunt. And we did that twofold. A general scavenger hunt for the chapter, where SARS would get together with another SAR that they are not familiar with, and they would complete these different tasks. The second part of that challenge was a regional conference scavenger hunt. So SARs who attended regional conference were assigned a sister, a buddy, and they were able to complete a list of assigned tasks with their buddy at the regional conference. Some of those activities may have included them finding a golden SAR, a newly crowned golden SAR at regional conference, to find the conference chairperson, to be able to take a picture with a member of the directorate. All of these were fun activities. It got them to know each other better. It also helped them to know other SARs in the region and to show them that we are quite sisterly, and we like to have fun in Omicron Lambda Omega while we're becoming more familiar with each other and while we're providing service. Again, our focus this year is really to continue to make service fun, and to recognize SARS for their hard work. This is a volunteer organization, as you know, and sometimes we take people's volunteer hours for granted. We don't want to do that. So what we've done in this first 90 days was put together a three-pronged approach of recognition. Number one, we are recognizing people who have done outstanding service. They will be recognized quarterly. Number two, we are recognizing people who are making AKA milestones. So it's a long time to 25 years to silver. So we thought to encourage people to stay active and to become lifelong active members, that we would recognize them at various intervals. So beginning this year, we are starting a recognition program where we will honor SARS who are making 5, 10, 15, 20 increments of 5-year anniversaries in AKA, so that they don't have to just wait until it's time to become a silver star. Our third thing is that we wanted to honor sisterly relations. So we have a new program that we've rolled out called I Am My SARS Keeper, where we are just really giving a shout out and recognizing SARS who have gone above and beyond in their sisterly duties. In part of our recognition of individual SARS, we submitted several awards for regional conference. We were successful in the Gwendolyn Brinkley Fine Arts Award, with SAR Alicia Wheeler winning second place. That was especially gratifying for us because she is a newly reactivated SAR into our chapter, and this was her first regional conference. We also won second place in the Outstanding New Initiate, SAR Toya Brown Robertson, who has stepped up to be our Sen Chair and has done a fantastic job. Our third award at Regional Conference was the Outstanding Chapter Scrapbook. Again, part of our goal this first 90 days is really to be creative and have fun. What we started the year off with was an executive board strategic planning session where everyone was given a watch. And they were given a watch because we said it's time to serve. Toward that theme of it being time to serve, we thought for our chapter picture we would do something fun and unique. In New Orleans, the streetcar is ubiquitous. It takes us all over the city. It takes tourists to different places. So we thought, why not? Let's take our picture on the streetcar. The streetcar serves the citizens of New Orleans, and so do we. So we took a picture on the streetcar, and from there we decided that our chapter exhibit would also focus on that commonality of service. So we had a streetcar made, and in that streetcar we had digital picture frames that displayed all of our projects and services for the 1-year period before regional conference. We were successful again, and we won second place with that exhibit, and we are very happy about that. That just motivated us to continue to do our service and to be creative and have fun while we're providing for the citizens of the New Orleans area.